I'm always saving things and I can never find what I want when I want it. Maybe it's a recipe I've seen on Instagram or a new pair of shoes or something for the house. Then I spend ages trying to work out where I actually put it. Was it in notes or did I stick it in reminders? Maybe it's sitting in my watch later on YouTube or it's in a bookmark in Safari somewhere. So I wanted one place to keep all of it where I could actually find things again, and that's why I made an app called View Later. It keeps all of my links and things I've saved together in one spot so I can actually find them when I need them. Let me show you how it works. So this is the app when you open it, and it's on both iPad and iPhone, so you can use it on either. Right at the top, you've got a search bar and it looks through your titles, your notes, and your tags so you can find anything really quickly. Underneath that is everything, which is just everything you've saved in the one feed. Then there's unsorted for the things that you've saved when you can't be bothered deciding where they should go. And below that is my lists. Now, some of these say auto next to them, and those ones sort themselves. So if I save something from Instagram, it goes into the Instagram list on its own. Or a recipe from a website goes into recipes. 3 of the auto lists have a bit more to them than the others, and recipes is the first one. Along the top, you've got all, to try, and made it. Because that's how I like to look at my save recipes. I want to know what I've already made and what I still want to try. And on any of these, you can also add a note. So after I've cooked something, I come back in here and write down what I'll change next time. More garlic, 10 more minutes less in the oven. And that's where the search bar comes in handy. If you've saved a recipe months ago and the only thing you can remember is peanut sauce, you can just write that in and it will find it. The YouTube list is the same idea, with to watch and watched. And shopping has wish list and bought. This is the one I use all the time. If I'm researching something I want to buy, I'll put the links in here so I can go back to them later, instead of hunting through heaps of tabs and bookmarks in my browser. And every save keeps the link back to where you found it, so you can go straight back to the website. The rest of the lists are more basic. They just collect things. Articles, screenshots, and Instagram and TikTok. And if there's any of these auto lists that you don't use, you can turn them off in the settings and they will disappear from your home screen. The other half of this is making your own lists. You tap the plus, click New List, give it a name and pick an icon for it, and it's there. So let's say you're planning a trip to Japan. You could keep all of your research in one list. Places you want to go, restaurants you want to try, things you want to do while you're there, all in one spot instead of spread across bookmarks and screenshots. And you can make a list for anything, a room you're doing up, a project you've got on, whatever it is. A gift list is a really good one. You save the thing you want to buy, and in the notes you write down who it's for. Then when it's getting closer to their birthday or Christmas, you can search their name and it comes straight up. Let me know in the comments what you would make a list for, because I'm sure there's ones I haven't thought of. Everything I've shown you is on your iPhone as well, and the 2 of them stay in sync. So I'll save something on my phone while I'm out, and then later on I can also view it on my iPad. There's no account and no sign up. Your saves sit in your own private iCloud, which means I never see any of them. And if you don't use iCloud or you've run out of space in it, the app still works. Your saves just stay local on your device instead. So that's the app. Now here's how things actually get in there, and it all happens through the share sheet. I'll start on my phone because that's where I'm usually scrolling Instagram. So here's a post I want to keep. I tap share, then view later. It shows me what I'm saving and it's already picked the Instagram list for me. So I can keep that and hit save, or I can choose a different list if I want. And that's it. It's in the app. Now one from a website on the iPad. Same thing. Tap share, tap view later. And because it knows it's a recipe site, it's gone straight into the recipes list. And if you find view later isn't showing up in your list of apps, swipe across to the end of the row and tap more. Then hit edit, scroll down, find view later, and make sure it's toggled on. Tap the plus next to it, and that moves it up into your favorites. And once it's up there, you can drag it around and put it wherever you like in that list. That way it's right there in your share sheet every time. One last thing, and this one's for the stuff you've saved and then completely forgot about. On any save, you can set a reminder. So say I've decided I'm cooking that recipe tonight. I tap the More menu at the top of the screen, then Remind Me. And in here, I can pick tomorrow, next week, or choose my own date and time. Then I hit Set Reminder and it's saved. Then when the reminder pops up, I tap it and it opens straight up to the recipe, including the notes I wrote last time I made it. So that's View Later. It's taken me a few months to get here. I built it to solve a problem I had, and hopefully it helps you out too. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. It's a one-time purchase and there's no subscriptions because I'm not a fan of subscriptions either. It's on iPhone and iPad, and I'm also thinking about bringing it to the Mac in the future. And if you ever need anything or something isn't working how you would expect, just email me at support@viewlater.io and I'll try get it sorted. I'd love to know what you would make a list for, so make sure you drop that in the comments. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.